Well, we nabbed him just before he takes off on yet another race in the desert. We're hanging out with Brett Sharkey. Now, Brett, for those who don't know, I know you've done some stuff with us on Shaw TV before, but for those who don't know, tell us a little bit about your journey here.
Well, it started in 2009. My son Oscar was diagnosed with a heart condition. So at that time, we traveled up to Edmonton for his surgery, where we spent 10 days at the Ronald McDonald house there. And I was actually already registered for my first race.
Okay.
Had to withdraw, and then once Oscar got better, went back in and decided to, run for the house.
And give back a little bit to the house that was obviously there for you and your family when you're going through such a tough time.
Yeah.
I'm a brand new parent. I can't even imagine what that was like. So the motivation behind raising money for the Ronald McDonald House is basically they were just there for you?
They were just there for us. It's when you're there for a long period of time, it's a big financial burden as well as emotional too.
Right.
So, they provide that support. I think we paid $12 a night. 10 days at $120 for 10 days.
Unbelievable. They do such amazing work, and it's not only about the financial, but really the people you meet when you're there. I mean, they can understand firsthand better than even some of your family probably.
Yep. You meet other families going through similar situations. One of the first couples we met had a son who just came out of the identical surgery that Oscar was going into. So, we were able to see this little guy and his surgery scar and see how well he was making out post-surgery. So,
awesome.
Yeah.
And that's such a good story. I know the Ronald McDonald House has tons of stories like yours, but now you're giving back by, believe it or not, people racing through 4 different deserts, and now you're on your 3rd race. You're leaving this week. Tell us a little bit about this race.
This one will be Chapter 3 in the Gobi Desert. Okay. It's called the Gobi March. It's part of a 4 desert race series through Racing the Planet, and each race is 7-day stage race, self-supported, meaning you carry all your own gear and food for the week in a backpack, and 250 kilometers.
Unbelievable. Okay, so how can people out there help if they hear your story and they want to donate?
Well, they can go to rmh.southernalberta.org.
Perfect.
And I believe right on the homepage is how to follow Brett Sharkey in the Gobi Desert.
Okay, so the best question is, what does little Oscar think about this?
Oscar loves it, and he already wants to grow up and do the same thing. So.
That's awesome. Brett, thanks for hanging out with us. Will you come back and show us pictures and talk a little bit about it when you're back?
You bet.
Okay, we're hanging out with Brett, and we're talking all about raising money for Ronald McDonald House, Southern Alberta. We're going to be back with more Go Calgary right after this.